Hey, as a president, you don't get to toy around with the thought of a third term. It's unconstitutional. End of sentence. If somebody asks you that, not only should you say, hey, that's against the Constitution, don't ask stuff like that, and then bar them from asking dumbass questions like that ever again, you should probably not say some stuff like, oh, it's too early for that, but there are methods. And then you completely say, I'm not joking, taking away any doubt that we have when your stupid ass supporters try and come and say, oh, he's just joking. Nope, he said it himself. So what if we want to make it constitutional? Well, then he'd have to get a constitutional convention going. Well, you know, if he does that, they're going to take away your gun rights, right? Like, you really think if they make a constitutional convention to make a third, fourth, fifth, whatever term possible, you think they're just going to leave 2A untouched completely? You are sorely mistaken. You know, they can't have a constitutional convention to get you health care, to get you food, to get you housing or education or clothing. But sure, they can do it so they can get that bloated fucking office for a third term. The man is standing on sandbags and wearing plastic pants because he leans forward too much because of his Alzheimer's, and he shits his pants so hard that no diaper man has been able to devise has a seal strong enough to keep that deluge of doo-doo water inside his crotch area. He has plastic fucking pants so they can be easily erased of doo-doo fumes. Your tax dollars go toward diapers and shit wipes for the president because he is full of amphetamine and McDonald's. And you tell me that's strength? My asshole doesn't whoo when the wind goes by. That's strength. You know, it's Trans Day of Visibility. Would it be appropriate to call all these so-called patriots trans Americans? Like, because you're not Americans anymore, by my book, if you think it's okay for somebody to even entertain the fact of a president having a third term, let alone the man himself. You know, you could probably hook up a crankshaft to Benjamin Franklin and his boys and put a motor on it and power the world with how fast they are spinning in their graves. But most of you MAGA supporters didn't pay attention in history anyway. Y'all were too busy sitting in class looking at that circle with the numbers on it thinking, where do those hands have to be so I can hear that loud sound and go home? Why were you rushing home? You want to get there fast so you can get emotionally ignored quicker? I try to live by the motto of leave it better than you found it. Like, from your personal space all the way up to your society. Try to do better than it was when you got here. And it's getting harder and harder to do that by the day because like 80 million people in America just want to shit on stuff. Half of them because they don't know any better, and the other half because they get joy from it. They want to get personal joy from making people upset. And I just can't abide by that. Love y'all guys.